Well, these are the lineups for match number 3 here between the Mamushi and the Pacific Rays, led by Chelsea Moscrip. Played pretty well. Alicia Bates, Angelina Jenford, Malsha Shahani, Ayla Chandel, Fujikawa, Iwasaki, Erika Oda, one of the important batters that comes into the game. Played brilliantly in the last game as well. Did Erika Oda, likes of Ota and Kato as well. Senaratna played well in the last game, which led to the Pacific Rays victory for um, led by Veera Singhe and Senaratna, the two batters. Blows Dignam, Grace Mitchell, Vivian Field, exciting fast bowler Shrunli Ranade, Noha Yasumoto, and Binda Katwal. Both these teams looking very, very strong out there. Pacific Rays have won the toss, and on this rather hot morning, they have decided to have a bat first, which is an interesting ploy. I completely get the call of winning the toss and batting first because things didn't go well yesterday when they were chasing down that 72-run target. Want to put themselves in a far better situation. Yesterday, not the best day. They want to make today a good one. That is one thing for sure. There you go. And no surprises who it will be with the ball for the Mamushi here. 22-year-old Ilya Chandel, who will take the new ball against a very, very good batting lineup of the Pacific Rays, which hasn't clicked yet in the tournament. They will be hoping that it clicks today. Senaratne and Veera Singhe, the two openers. Umpire indicating the power play and play. He says first ball of the game here. Brilliant delivery from Chandel here. You can see that inward movement coming right inside and just almost hitting her pads there. Senaratne. Not the bat then. That ball was thudding in to hit the pads there. Excellent piece of bowling. That left hand right hand combination, they've opted for that left hand right hand combination as well today. You can see the fact that Veera Singhe has opened the batting today along with Senaratna. Great match yesterday for Veera Singhe. She has been one of the top performers as well, even with the ball in hand. Cuts and cuts loose. What a beautiful shot that is. They've got deep point in place for the left-hander. It's a good ploy this that Ahila Chandel has opted for. Really good swing bowler, Ahilya. She can get the ball to swing in both ways as well, isn't it? What she would love to do is just get the ball to tail back in late. Oh, that is what she's done exactly. Excellent delivery this. This is an excellent delivery from Chandel there. Stealing back in, brilliantly bowled. Here she comes once again. Drives it down the ground, and that will be the first boundary. Really powerfully hit from Senaratna. A touch loose from Ahilya here. Beautifully driven shot down the ground. Earns them the first boundary of this match number 3 here at the Women's Japan Premier League T20. Excellent shot, this one. Once again, Fuller tries to drive it, but this time a bit straighter towards mid-off. Good piece of batting this from the two. Left and right hand combination, as I said previously as well. They can really exchange responsibilities and kind of make way for each other in this partnership. That is what partnerships are all about, isn't it? This time the away swinger to the left-hander. End of the first over then. Pacific Rays 7 for none at the end of the first over. Well, if it's swing from one end, it is spin from the other. As far as Mamushi are concerned, the off spinners of Shahani into the attack goes down the ground. Much more fuller from Shahani to start off, and she will be waiting on something that much fuller. Will Senaratna. Really exciting batter, isn't she? Senaratna. She can play off the back foot like she did. She can play off the front foot as well. Really good batter. So slip in place now for the off spinner, and it's a good attack that she's opting for. Slip a touch wider. That's not where slip stands. Picks up a single this time. Dancing down the wicket and picking up that single. Senaratna on strike. No slip for Senaratna. Goes off the back foot this time. It's been played really well. They've got almost the perfect field set up for the right-hander here. They've got that deep square leg and deep mid-wicket set up for Senaratna. And Shahani has one deep square leg and one fielder on the offside set up in the deep for Veera Singh. Here comes Shahani. Brilliantly bowled this time. Excellent piece of bowling. Looking to challenge the inside half of the bat here. Pretty sure next ball she'll be trying to go for the outside edge. There you go. Brilliantly bowled, but even excellent batting this. Late cuts it. Should be at least a couple of runs. Yep, will be 2 runs. She was looking for the third there, but In the end, it just wasn't there. That'll take us towards the end of the second over. 2 overs done. Then it's 12 for none for the Pacific Race after 2 overs. Well, like any other team, Mamushi would love their prime fast bowler to deliver with the ball early up. She picked up 3 wickets in the last game yesterday. Now she'll be looking to replicate that performance with the ball. That one was a good delivery. Almost surprising Senaratna. They want wickets with the new ball. It's so important that they keep on picking up wickets with the new ball here, isn't it? Comes Chandel once again, looking to cut it. Doesn't cut that one well. Straight towards the fielder. It's good bowling from Ahilya Chandel here. It's part of the Delhi Capitals camp in the Women's Premier League this season as a net bowler. Might have given a lot of experience, and there you go, the experience showing off. That ball comes back in, and Sena Ratna has no answers whatsoever. Excellent delivery from Chandel once again. Very accurate with her lines, and that length was absolutely perfect. Look at that ball curling back in. Looks so pleasing to the eye when the ball comes in late. That is exactly what she's done on that occasion. It was almost a nothing shot from the batter as well. Just trying to hit it on the onside. The bat face just not coming down in time, and the technique absolutely wavered when it came to hitting that shot. First wicket down for the Pacific Race. It's 12 for 1. Grace Mitchell is the new batter in. She can play pretty well. He's got a very good technique. There comes Chandler bowling to Mitchell then. Excellent delivery. There you go. Challenging that technique once again. She's got a smile on her face as well because she knows it almost executed well, that plan. Right then, so 4 dots. One was a wicket taking dot. Couple of deliveries left in a second. Excellent delivery. That Yorker, one of the more lethal weapons she's got in her armory as well. What an over this is turning out to be. Absolutely nothing from this one. Fun delivery off the second. She's looking very confident with her in-swinger there. Edges this time. Edge will go away towards third man for just one. What an excellent end to this over. Just 1 run coming off that one. A wicket producing 1 over from Ahilya Chandel. 3 overs done. It's 13 for 1. Shahani to continue. It's a good delivery, that straighter one that comes in with the arm from her. Mitchell making sure that her stumps weren't disturbed there, because that one was straight away hitting the stumps. Here she comes once again. Goes for the big shot and she's bowled her. Mitchell looking to go downtown after that early pressure that was applied. One end from Ahilya and from this end from Shahani. Leaves the crease, looks to go for the big shot and some late spin. Second wicket down for the Pacific Rays now. And they absolutely look like the Mamushi. They're going to run havoc in that Pacific Rays batting lineup. 13 for 2. Another big wicket this. Coming around the wicket. It's a good delivery to blows here. Knows the new batter in. So two left-handers now. Shahani would really fancy picking one of these wickets as well here. Always a good option when the off-spinner bowls to the two left-handers. Edged and just wide of the slip fielder. That ball is racing away towards the boundary. A really good stop from the fielder there. Excellent stuff this. It's a stop quality bowling from Shahani. Inducing blows into the drive. She gets off the mark with that streaky couple of runs. This time pushes her on the back foot here. It's always a good angle when the off-break bowler is coming around the wicket and she's turning the ball away off the left-hander. Oh, this time inside edged. Not the most convincing singles from blows, but she'll take anything that comes her way at this moment. Single to end that over. 16 for the loss of 2 at the end of 4 overs for the Pacific Rays here. Bates coming into the attack. Looks like she will be starting around the wicket to the left-hander blows. Might as well have been tempted to have that extra over from Ahilya Chandel. She's coming over the wicket, the left arm bowler. It's got a slip in place as well. As Bates, here she comes bowling to blows. Oh, that's down the leg side. That's a poor start from her. Misses the keeper as well, so that'll be an extra run off buys as well. 2 runs off that one. Too much of swing on that occasion from Bates, but a good sign that she's getting the ball to swing. That is another example of that swing that I was talking about. Some late swing in towards Veera Singhe on that occasion. A lot of things that the Mamushi have done right in this tournament so far. One of them has been the bowling. Yesterday, bowled brilliantly to get their first win First of all, batted well. Erika Oda played a brilliant knock. Somewhere around 60 runs, I think she scored yesterday. And the bowling that Mamushi have got, well, they can take any opposition down with this kind of a bowling. That is exactly what they did yesterday. Two really competitive games we had. Today, another double header. Goes for the big shot. It's up in the air. This should be taken. And it will be taken. It's a very, very good catch, I think, by Shahani once again. And Bates also gets into the wickets column here. All three bowlers used so far have picked up at least a wicket here. Looking to go on the onside. Gets the outside edge. And a very, very good catch under pressure here. Unfortunately, Veera Singh has to depart. It's 20 for 3 now for the Pacific Rays. They are in deep trouble in this power play here. Bates comes in to bowl her first over and she picks up a wicket. The captaincy has been spot on, especially with the field setting as well. It's an excellent effort in the fielding from the Mamushi as well. McKinley blows. The captain has done an amazing job this time around, marshalling her troops. Chelsea Mosscript this time for the bowling side, doing really well. Comes the new batter Dignam at the crease. Right-handed batter. Again has got a very, very good technique when it comes to with the bat. Her task would be cut out today. Team is in deep trouble. Have to kind of rescue her team from this situation. The away swinger that time from Bates. Pretty happy with that delivery as well. Final delivery of the over now. Here she comes. Gets it off the pads. Will be another couple of runs, it seems. They'll settle for the single. Not taking any unnecessary risks at the moment are the Pacific Rays. End of 5 overs then. It's 21 for the loss of 3. Looks like Shahani will be given that extra over. The extra over which we were speaking about. And two umpires converging to discuss something here. One for 8 for the off spinner. Ahilya Chandel started off pretty well with her 2 overs. And of course Shahani as well. What looks like captain Chelsea Moscript has decided to give that extra over to Shahani. No slips in place for Dignam, a bit surprising. Plays that one off the back foot. Oh, goes through both the fielders there. Should be at least a couple of runs, if not more. They will settle in just to. Bit of a misfield there on the offside. Two purple shirts there. Good delivery once again, but tap and run kind of situation here from Dignam. That is what they need to be doing at the moment. Need to be just putting the ball into the gaps. Not having dot deliveries, which might as well put pressure on themselves. That is what this partnership should be doing. This is the final over of the power play as well. Goes for the big shot. A bit uppish. No runs taken on that occasion. Dignam denies that single. That is what happens. Couple of dot deliveries and then the pressure just keeps on building. There you go. Another couple of dots here from Shahani. He's bowled that fuller length, and that fuller length has been absolutely working magic for her. This time much more slower through the air from her. Kind of deceived blows in the air as well. Last ball of the power play. Will she go for the big shot? Flicks it on the onside. But there is protection for that shot. And that will just be a single. So what a power play this one for the Mamushi. After 6, they're 25 for 3 are the Pacific Rays. Bates to continue. Picked up a wicket in her first over. She'll be looking for more. Coming over the wicket to blows here. Wide delivery down the leg side. Again, that extra bit of swing that she's got in that last over as well. For the Pacific Rays, it will be important to construct a partnership here. 20 or a 30 run partnership to start off. Then they can really change gears. That one kept really low as well. We've seen the pitch behave a bit variably as well. A lot of deliveries not really carrying towards the wicketkeeper. But a few of them having a good carry. So it's a difficult pitch to adjust to if you're batting for the first time. This time heaved on the onside. Ahilya Chandel giving the chase on that one. He's got a rocket arm, but still blows will pick up that second run easily. I was mentioning about the pitch. You can see a tinge of grass on that wicket as well. Groundsmen have done a very good job in maintaining that one. Another wide delivery down that leg side from Bates. You can clearly see what she's trying to do. She's trying to curve the ball back in. And she's trying to curve that ball in pretty late as well. So far, it has worked against her. That is the perfect delivery. Excellent ball this. Looks like there was a slight inside edge on that one. An appeal from Bates. The umpire disinterested in that appeal. That is a perfect line to have that in swinger as well. She'll once again try to do that. It's a Yorker, but she'll pick up a single off that one as well. Will blows. And now Bates will have to adjust to the right-hander Dignam now. Well, the two wides that she's bowled so far will be a good line for the right-hander. It's taking the ball away from her. Let's see what line she opts for. Because we don't know if she's going to try and bowl the in-swinger to the right-hander or she's going to bowl the away swinger. So far, she's bowled the away swinger to the right-hander, but we never know with Bates. Comes up with a box of surprises. Does Bates? Seems to be an issue there. Dignam not quite happy with something. Looks like it's all been sorted out. There you go. That's the away swinger. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's a treat to watch this swing bowling on display from Mamushi. We saw that yesterday as well. They're getting the ball to deviate a lot in the air. And ever since the ball has pitched, they've got the ball to seam as well. Really impressed by this bowling attack from the Mamushi. Ends with a dot delivery then. 5 runs came off that over. It's 30 for the loss of 3. Time for the leg spinner to come into the attack. It's a good delivery upish. And the gap just wide of that fielder at short mid wicket as well. Will be a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets from Blows there. She gets into double digits now. Does Blows 10 or 14 for her. Played that one off the back foot. Kato. A couple of runs off her first delivery. This time that should be 4. No chance for the fielder there. A bit shorter from Kato as well. An excellent piece of timing from Blows. She gets her first boundary. Leg side as well. Easy bit of pickings for Blows here. A much needed boundary. Change in angle coming over the wicket this time. Dancing down the wicket. This should be another boundary. Will be another boundary. A valiant effort in the deep. Coming in from long on from Shahani. But the ball wins that race. Back-to-back 4s. This has turned out to be an expensive start from Kato. 10 of the first 3 now. It was a very good effort. Full marks to that effort. But in the end, she couldn't stop that ball. Does the wise thing now to give the strike to Dignam. She knows she's got the number of runs that were required of the over. It's just the time to take the single and rotate strike. What a good start this from Blows against the leg spinner. It's extremely crucial to start things off well against a new bowler because they've put Kato under pressure immediately. No slips in place to Dignam. Dignam hasn't looked her confident best today. Lighted delivery, that's a good one. Right on the offside, but still have one slip in place. Give the bowler a bit of confidence, although she's gone for runs. Go for wickets. Here comes Kato once again. Lighted trajectory. Ends with another dot. 8 overs done. The most expensive over of this match so far. 11 came off that one. It's 41 for 3. Looks like it's going to be Bates who's going to continue. 1 for 9 in her 2 overs. Coming in to bowl her third over. Captain wants a wicket here. It's been a while since a wicket has fallen. And that's why she's persisting with Bates. Brilliantly bowled this time, driven towards covers. They're enjoying their cricket here. The Mamushi, isn't it? You can see that kind of energy in the field. Even when they come out to bat. Cheering is absolutely on all the time. Edges that one this time towards third man for a single. Just the way that these girls play their cricket is as well, isn't it? Play it with complete passion, dedication, completing their overs in time. Good discipline, good fitness standards set up as well. And one thing is for sure, Japanese cricket, especially women's Japanese cricket, is on the rise. Quick running between the wickets, picks up that quick single as well. Certainly the right way to play the game here. Going in the right direction are the girls from Japan. Here comes Bates then. It's again to blows. This time a full toss, drifting down the leg side clearly. An opportunity at the non-striker's end. Direct hit. And she would have gone there. She would have been gone. Very optimistic appeal from Bates, but that was clearly going down the leg side. Full toss missed by blows. 20 of 20 for her now. That's a quicker delivery. Trying to late cut that one. Not getting anything. Good quick bowling by Bates as well. It's getting through her overs rather quickly. Just 2 runs off this one. Yorkerland delivery played well by blows. Guides that one towards third man once again. 3 runs came off that third over from Bates. 9 done. And the Pacific Rays are rather moving swiftly now, I should say. 44 for the loss of 3. Kato once again. She was pretty expensive in her last over. Captain persisting with her. Goes for the big shot, taken. And that move to keep Kato into the attack has really paid off. Dignam looking to go downtown. Hits it straight back at the bowler as well. First wicket for Kato. Now all of the bowlers who have come into the attack have picked up wickets. That's a really positive sign for the women in purple here. Pacific Rays lose their fourth wicket. It's 45 for the loss of 4. And Kato has a smile on her face here with that wicket. New batsman Katwal, the right-hander. Once again going with that combination of right-hand, left-hand batters. This time much more Fuller drives that one, picks up the single as well. Rather streaky single must be said, but she gets off the mark. Blows on strike. Short delivery. Place that one on the onside. It's a vacant area and that'll go away towards the boundary. She's timed that one brilliantly. As blows. She's relied on timing throughout her innings. And that one really a prime example of what the point I'm trying to make. Bisects it between deep square leg and deep mid wicket. She hit a couple of boundaries in the last over of Kato as well. This time another one. To go downtown this time, not a single there. Good bit of fielding in the inner ring on the offside. 50 comes up for the Pacific Rays with that boundary as well. Yeah, 50 for the loss of 4 and the halfway mark of this innings. Time for some more spin. Fujikawa has been introduced into the attack here. Katwal will face her. There comes Fujikawa. The flighted delivery. Looking to play that one on the onside and pick up that single. They've got that one fielder inside the circle, that is fielder at mid-on, just generally at long on for blows. This time should be just a single here, I think. Yes, they will settle for that single. Keeper shouting for the ball. In the end, Shahani does a good job to keep that restricted to just a single. Coming around the wicket to the left-hander here. They need to get the wicket of blows here because she's the one who's looking pretty confident. Batting on 26 of 25. She's done an excellent job in keeping her team in the hunt here. Nobody else has really performed apart from her. Goes for the big shot on the onside this time. Should be at least a couple. Then, in fact, it'll go away towards the boundary. Really good timing once again from blows. What she's doing so well as well has been the fact that she's using the depth of her crease. Going right back onto the back foot. And just playing that one. She knows where the field is. She's playing the field brilliantly. This will be a wide. And that is what happens once a bowler has been hit for a boundary. Just gets into the mind that she's only targeting the onside, and that's why you start bowling onto the offside and then give away runs. Wide delivery this time. On the leg side, looks like the umpire was going to make that signal of the wide, but it's her pad in the end, so he doesn't make that decision of the wide. That'll be a dot ball. Going down the ground this time, almost missing. Had it not been the inside edge from blows that time, would have been an easy stumping. Inside edge saving her on that occasion as well. 7 runs off this Fujikawa over so far. It's been a good over from batting team's point of view. It's the pad this time and they'll take that single as well. It'll be the end of a very good over for the Pacific Rays. 8 came of that one. Fujikawa's first over as well, and Katwal will keep strike. It's 58 for 4. Kato to continue. To the right-hander this time. This is an excellent delivery. Looks like she's got the control towards the right-hander, because she's been bowling that excellent line and a good loopy trajectory against the right-hander as well. Once again, the way it comes off the bat, it comes off the hand there. That's a good catch from Shahani. She had to go backwards and then towards her right. And it's a very, very confident looking fielding unit from the Mamushi as well. There you go, going backwards towards her right, and that's a very, very confident catch from her. Second wicket now for Kato. It's 58 for 5 now for the Pacific Rays. Looks like Blows is gonna be stranded at that one end. 31 of 28 for her. Batter should be looking to give maximum of the strike to the left-hander, but this time around giving away that wicket as well. Goto is the new batter in for the race. Women in yellow need to really up the ante now. Losing wickets in quick succession hasn't been a partnership since a long time now. Blows is the only one who's carrying this innings forward. She needs some support. I think Goto should do that by picking up singles and giving her the strike. It's a good delivery to start off to the new batter. There's a ring of fielders, almost 5 fielders on that offside, including mid-off as well. 2.1 covers. One near that short third man position and one at mid-off as well. So 5 fielders on that offside ring. Goes for the heave on the onside. This protection in the deep. 2 fielders in the deep for the new batter at square leg and deep mid wicket as well, along with long on. Not keeping more than 3 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, and that is understandable as well. Such has been the kind of bowling from the Mamushi today. Don't need many fielders outside the circle. Place it off the back foot this time. Is it in the gap? No. Towards mid wicket for a single. She's accessed that area quite brilliantly today, has blows. You can see that she's pretty confident to hit the ball there. Comes Kato once again. Bowling to the new batter, Goto. Upish! Got a bit of fielding this by, I think it's Ahilya Chandel. Still pick up that single. That'll be the end of the over as well. It's 61 for the loss of 5 after 12. Right-hander on strike. To the 13th over here. Has been a warm morning. Wide delivery this time on the onside. Fujikawa into her second over. She's looked a bit scratchy out there. Goto on strike. Flight to delivery. Excellent ball once again. Trying to hit that one on the offside was Goto, trying to go for the inside out shot. Drives it this time. Should be at least a couple of runs. The ball is skidding forward. Fielder will give that one a chase, and it will be a couple of runs as well. Good confident looking shot there from Goto. What are they targeting from here on? Are they targeting 120? It looks tough at the moment to get towards that 120 mark. But with blows in, and Goto still looking very confident, might as well be a possibility. Should be targeting that 110 mark first, I think, and then that 120. It is not going to be easy with the likes of Ahilya Chandel, who still has a couple of overs up her sleeve as well. That is missing down the leg side yet again. Another good call by the umpire. The umpiring has been spot on in this tournament. Ensure that the bowlers have bowled their overs well in time as well. Final delivery of the 13th. Flighted trajectory, full toss. Slapped on the onside. Looking for two. That's a very good throw coming in from the deep. Make sure that it's just one. 13 overs done. It's 65 for 5. Picks up the single this time around. Kato into her final over. 2 for 20 for her. Slightly expensive than the other bowlers, but she's done the job, hasn't she? Now, if she can pick up the wicket of blows, that will be an added bonus from here on. Place that one on the onside. No runs off this one because the ball was hit with such pace that it went really quickly to that fielder at fine leg as well. See that one shot that Blows has. She goes off to the back foot so quickly, this time coming onto the front foot. Fielder at mid wicket dives but cannot stop the single. She's got a couple of good shots in her book here. One is when she goes off to the back foot very deep in her crease, then just plays it in the gap on the onside, accessing that field. That is one shot that has earned her a lot of runs today. She's got a couple of boundaries off that shot. And of course, the other shot which I was mentioning about was the stepping down the wicket shot from her. Short delivery. This is up in the air. Into the gap, is it? That's a wonderful job on the boundary line. She keeps that to 2. It would have been 4. She gets an applause from the keeper, and why not? Stop the boundary there. 5 of the over so far. Blows once again on the back foot. Picks up that single. 6 runs off the over then in the end. She finishes off her spell at 2 for 26, does Kato. 71 for 5 after 14. Shahani now into her final over. 1 for 12 for her. She's bowled all 3 overs in the power play. Now she's been brought in to pick up the wicket of blows. Coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Goes for the big shot. It's up edge. This should be taken. Just falls short of the point fielder. An opportunity created by Shahani. First ball that she comes back into the attack. And Blows almost falls for the trap there. Well, what I really like about that delivery is the kind of flight that she's given on that one. And she's got some good grip off the surface as well. Now bowling to the right-handed batter. Highly experienced bowler, this Shahani. See that she's changing her field on the basis of the batsman and on basis of every delivery that she's bowling as well. Inside edge this time. No runs taken. Fine spell from Shahani here. Just a single so far, halfway done in her final over. Goes for the sweep. We'll just get a single. It is important that Blows keeps maximum amount of strike here. She's 37 of 34. She keeps on going this way. She might as well reach a half century pretty quickly as well. Mentioned about the conditions here. It's a warm morning. Sun is beating down. That hasn't changed anything that the pitch has had to offer. Pitch has behaved pretty similarly yesterday and today as well. Once again, an appeal but in vain because that one was clearly drifting on the onside. 3 runs came off that over then. 15 overs done. It's 74 for the loss of 5. Chelsea Moscript, the captain, comes into the attack. Bowling to Blows here. Coming over the wicket. It's for the big shot on the onside, isn't it? She's targeted that onside to a great extent. One thing that she also can do is go off the back foot and try to access that offside, because if she hits the ball with the same power of the offside and kind of finds her placement right, she might as well fetch a lot more runs on the offside. It's a completely leg side dominant player. Completely get it, but might as well try and experiment to play shots on the offside. This time the ball sliding down towards that fine leg area. Will be a couple of runs for Goto. Outfield has been a bit slow. A lot of grass on that outfield. Very conducive for fielders to dive around. Is it in the gap? This time it is. First boundary for the right-hander here. What a good shot from Goto here. She's gone down on one knee, as you can see. She's played that one in between square leg and deep mid-wicket. No chance for either of the fielders there. A welcome boundary for the Pacific Rays as well, as the score moves past that 80 mark now. 110 surely in sight. Excellent delivery, squared her up there. What a reply after that boundary from Moscript. Final delivery of her over. Really well bowled once again. Slower through the air and gets past the outside edge once again. 16 overs done then, 4 overs remaining. Pacific Rays inching closer and closer to that 100 mark. It's 81 for 5. Bates into her final over, 1 for 12. She's had a long break between her third and her fourth over now. I think bowled her third over about 6 or 7 overs back. Now she's into her final over. She started off with a wide as well, isn't? No. The umpire decides that it had just clipped the legs there. Good piece of umpiring, as I already mentioned in this match as well. It has been spot on. Straight towards mid-on. Quick single taken by Blows as she enters the 40s now. 40 of just 39 for her. It's been a valiant knock. 4 boundaries. Slight change in field for the right-hander. Got an extra fielder at fine leg. An extra fielder on the onside because she knows that Goto is going to access that onside as well. Picks up that quick single. By just informing Goto that she needs to run off the pitch. Right then, this is going to be an interesting battle of well-set blows against Bates, who's looking to find a wicket. You'll only see this for the next 2 balls, but 2 highly inspired cricketers facing against each other. Here comes Bates against Blows once again. Goes for the big shot downtown. That will be a confident shot which will run away towards the boundary. Superb timing on that one from Blows. She hits that one over mid-off. She exactly knew where the field was. And that is what playing with the field actually looks like. No chance for the fielder there. Final delivery of a spell for Bates. Drives this one downtown, almost hitting the stumps at the non-striker's end. That would have been a wicket. 7 runs came of that over. Blows will keep strike. 88 for the loss of 5. Chandel coming in to bowl her third over, bowled 2 overs with the new ball and then was taken off the attack. Now she will be bowling the 18th and the 20th. 1 for 8 for Hilya Chandel. Here she comes. It's a good delivery to start off. One impressive thing about Chandel has been her length. She's bowled that good length. Sometimes has been a touch fuller as well when she knows that the swing is there for her. That is what has earned her wickets throughout as well. This time touch fuller, looking to access the onside. That's a good fielding effort at Shot mid wicket. Inside the circle. Go to 15 of 20 on strike. This will be a tough call for the batter because Ahilya Chandel, once she gets into her very best, she's just going to keep the ball to come in with the right hander. No runs there. Absolutely terrific bowling from Chandel at the business end of this innings. Making sure she doesn't give away any freebies whatsoever. She's done all in day out has been the fact that she's kept on running. She's kept on running really quickly. She's kept on bowling in that channel as well. One of the pillars of Japanese women's cricket. With the ball, there's Ahilya Chandel. Drifting down the leg side. Blows immediately says yes to that single. Couple of runs off this over. One ball to go. And delivery of the 18th over. Is 110 still on? Well, it will be answered in just a short while from now, but another good delivery to end there from Chandel. Just a touch fuller to Blows as well, who was trying to heave her on that onside. 18 overs done. The score for the Pacific Rays is 90 for the loss of 5. Chelsea Mosscript bowling the 19th over, and she bowls a beauty of a delivery to Goto to picks up her wicket. Well, inviting her for the big shot by bowling that one up in the air. And look at the turn on that one. A leg spinner's dream, this delivery. Inviting her to go for the big shot and then just deceiving her as soon as the ball pitched. Excellent stuff from Mosscript there. "90 for 6, Mosscript gets her first wicket. Almost all bowlers have been in the wickets column here for the Mamushi, except one, I think. Field on strike then, Mosscript to bowl. Beautifully bowled once again, and the keeper has missed the stumping there. It would have been back-to-back wickets for Chelsea. Another beautifully executed leg spinner from Chelsea Mosscript. Looking for that quick single. Blows had reached at the strikers and might have been trouble at the non-strikers, but the throw wasn't really that good. Showing some urgency, isn't it? Blows picking up that single. Making sure that she gets on strike because it's pretty critical that she faces at least 6 or 7 deliveries out of these last 9. Goes down the ground this time. not in a position to go for the big shot. Excellent piece of bowling once again. Right to delivery. She's gone for the big shot. She's hit that one in the gap. Has it gone away towards the boundary? Yes, it has. And that will be the half century for Blows. She's been the backbone of this innings for the Pacific Rays. And what a brilliant shot to get towards the half century mark for McKinley Blows, the captain of the Pacific Rays, leading from the front. And she's not done yet. Goes down the ground this time as well. Directed at the non-strikers, and she'll be pretty happy with that single as well. 19 overs done, 6 runs came off that more script over. It's 96 for 6 with an over to go. Well, McKinley Blows 51 of 48. Hailing from Australia. Played for Victoria and the Women's National Cricket League as well. Left-handed batter, right arm bowler. And dot ball to start off. Ahilya Chandel bowling pretty well so far. Pretty talented cricketer, the left-hander. Goes down this time. Long off in play as well. Got that extra fielder out now for Blows. Field on strike. Well, you can see one thing that is clear, isn't it? That Ahilya Chandel is a prime fast bowler with the new ball and in the death overs. There you go, McKinley Blows 6 fours in her 50. Hitting a boundary to reach towards that milestone as well. They would have used Ahilya Chandel once again on top. With the new ball, she's much more deadly there. What a spell this is turning out to be from Chandel once again. She's once again proved why she's one of the best out there. Previous match picking up 3 wickets. Now that single wicket in this game. Yorked herself. Excellent bowling. You can see what Field is trying to do. Field is trying to rotate the strike and hand it over to Blows. But Chandel is not letting that happen. The dot ball. Oh, yorked herself once again there, Field. Blows, I think, will only be happy with that one. She won't go for the second run because she knows that she wants to be on strike. Wants to go for that milestone as well. Wants to go for the 3-figure mark. Final delivery of the innings, and she's missed that. So they don't reach that 100 mark, do the Pacific Rays. And the score at the end of 20 overs would be 98 for the loss of 6. Ahilya Chandel finishes off with figures of 1 for 12 in her 4 overs. McKinley Blows, the standout player with the bat for the Pacific Rays, 52 of 51 for her. 16 of 24 for Goto as well, who played a good part in that partnership between Blows and Goto. And in the end, Pacific Rays finish off at 98 for the loss of 6. 2 for 26 for Kato. 1 for 13 for Chelsea, more script in or 2 overs. But the best bowler out there as far as economy was Ahilya Chandel, 1 for 12 and 1 for 15 for Malsha Shahani as well, who bowled 3 overs with the new ball and one in the back end of the innings. 1 wicket for Bates as well. 99 runs required, as we will have the Mamushi openers coming out to bat in just a short while from now. We'll see you in just a short while. Field has started off in not the right kind of fashion that the Pacific Rays would have been hoping for. Kato and Bates started off well. In fact, that's a good delivery. Pretty slow, but came back in at the right time. Excellent piece of bowling. Comes back in that in swinger. Here comes Field once again, bowling from way behind the stumps there. Way behind the crease, I should say, near the stumps. 5 runs of the first 3 balls for the Mamushi here. Kato and Bates, both of them pretty experienced in the way that they can construct this run chase. It's a good delivery, but straight back towards the bowler as well. She's finally found her line and her length as well as Field. She's a tall bowler, rushes in. Mostly the ball will come in with the angle towards the right-hander. That is what the wrist movement suggests. And the action suggests as well. That is what she's been doing for the entire time. Dot ball to end the over. 6 runs, 6 deliveries in the first over done, beg your pardon. It's 5 for none. And they need another 94 runs to the Mamushi here. Well, time for spin to come in from the other end. Coming around the wicket, Dignam. To the left-hander, Bates. Bates goes for the big shot. What a shot that is. That has gone all the way. First 6 of this match as well. What a wonderful strike. In fact, it's been given as a boundary, has it? Well, that surely looked like a 6 to me. The way it went out of the boundary line, she's thrown the full throttle on that one. That is 6 as it looks on the replay. But I think the umpire has given that as a boundary. Just wait and see if he makes that change or not. But what a strike, regardless of the result from Bates. She's timed that one pretty well. And what a flourishing start for the left-hander as well. Brings the right-hander on strike. Brilliant delivery going down the leg side as well. Might have been an inside edge on that one as well. Kato not yet off the mark, and Bates batting on 10 on the other end of just 3 balls. What a contrast. Dignam, who likes to flight the ball up. This time straight towards the bowler as well from Kato. She wants to make sure that she's following the process correctly. Stignam when it comes to off-spin bowling. This time touch fuller, plays it on the onside towards mid-wicket. There's a lot of protection on that onside at deep mid-wicket and at deep square leg as well. Now coming around the wicket, this is going to be a very interesting battle. Bates, we all know, can strike the ball really well. Good delivery, good turn on that one from Dignam as well. That'll be the end of her over. 8 runs off that over. Another good over for the Mamushi. It's 13 for none after 2. Time for the medium pacer to come back. That's a slight misfield. That misfield will cost them 1 run. It's been a good start from this opening pair. The left-hand, right-hand combination of Bates and Cato. Once again, we've seen the fact that if teams have wickets in hand, they can really rush through till the end. Good delivery once again from Field. Apart from the first couple of deliveries that she bowled in the first over, she's been on point. She's made a good comeback as well as far as bowling in the right channels is concerned. Bates now 10 of 5. Looks to go for the big shot and she gets bowled in that process. What a delivery from Field. She's completely bamboozled Bates here. Wow. You want to look at that delivery again and again as a faster bowler. Hits the top of off stump in the end. It had pitched way down that leg side, outside that leg stump. But the way that delivery comes back and hits that top of off, it's a dream delivery for most of the fast bowlers. 14 for 1 then for the Mamushi. They've lost their first wicket. Right-hander in, Shahani. She will have the onus of taking them through. Oh, that's a full toss given away. And she slammed that on the onside. What a gift of the first ball. And she's hit that for 4. Easy pickings for Shahani. Cannot be bowling full tosses. That should have been a no ball as well. Don't think the square leg umpire has given that one. In fact, that will be a no ball. Yes, that call that comes in right now, it will be a free hit for Shahani. It's going to go after the bowler for sure. And keeps very, very, very low. No, stepping down the wicket and still kept low. Six runs off this over, couple of deliveries left. Despite the wicket, they've kept the required run rate in check. Edges this time should be a couple of runs at least. No, they don't go for the second run. A bit surprising. Shahani was looking to go for the 2 there, but Cato decides not to take that unwanted risk. Field bowling the final delivery of her second. Current run rate at 7 runs and over, way more than it is required. The game can turn any time. 3 overs done, 20 for 1. A good over for Pacific Rays as they got the wicket of Bates in that one. Down the ground and down the ground for 4. Charging down the wicket to Dignam there. Shahani making good use of her feet. Really confident shot from Shahani here. They're taking Dignam on pretty early into her spell, and that is a sign of a very, very confident batter as well. This time off the back foot. The problem is that once you play off the back foot on such low pitches, you never know if the ball is going to keep down or is it going to come at the natural height. And that is why I think playing down the ground is so much more convincing. Oh, that's a missed stumping there. A missed stumping. Should have been a wicket this. Dignam pretty disappointed by the wicket keeper there. Should have been the second wicket for the Pacific Rays. Quick opportunity missed by the keeper. Kato now on strike. Late cut. Oh, she's way behind there. Goes for the dive as well, does Shahani. It's a pretty close single taken. In the end, they make it. Shahani has looked pretty positive right from the first ball that she's played. 9 of 6 for her. Extremely good bowling by her as well, and now making it up with the bat, taking responsibility. Goes down the ground this time. Doesn't pick up the single there. This time towards the right of that fielder at mid-on. You can see the area that she's trying to access as well. She's trying to go straight down the ground, because she knows that there are 2 fielders on the onside waiting for the shot that she's trying to do. Good delivery once again. Every time she plays on the back foot, it's just going to get tougher for her to clear that inner ring on the offside. 26 for 1 after 4. Field into a third. Drives it this time. Exciting looking shot. But it will be cleared well by that fielder at mid-off. Going at a good run rate as well. 72 more required for the Mamushi in 15.5 overs. So that required run rate Has gone below 5 runs and over. Pick up that single. Good proactiveness shown by Kato to go for the single there. Because Shahani had absolutely no clue where the ball was. Really has been a good effort in these first 5 overs from the Mamushi here. All they need to do is just keep on continuing with this momentum. No single on offer there. Good bit of fielding on the onside. And as far as the women in yellow are concerned, they will be looking to pick up those wickets. They know that wickets are paramount in this situation. They're trying to defend the score. Put 98 on the board. It's not an easy target to chase on this wicket, but you would surely favour the team batting second as they know the target in mind. Slight misfield, a slight fumble there, which allows them to pick up that single in the end. 3 runs off the first 5 balls. Just to go downtown, Shahani. And the 5 overs then, it's 29 for the loss of 1. And another 70 required of the last 15. Dignam continuing. Looks like Dignam and Field are going to bowl these 3 overs in the power play respectively. And that's what has happened. It's like the middle overs will be controlled by the other bowlers. Dignam none for 14 has been slightly expensive as per her standards. We'll take a quick single as well. Kato has been pretty proactive when it comes to running between the wickets, although she's played pretty slowly for her 6 so far. 6 of 16 for Kato. Good thing is that she's still there at the crease, so she can make up for the runs scoring afterwards. Full toss on that occasion. What an excellent effort there in the field to stop that from going any further. Excellent effort. Valiant dive towards her left and ensures that it's just a single and nothing more than that. Need to be going at 5 runs and over. Currently going in at 6. Good delivery from Dignam. That one gripped really well. Goes straight down the ground. Good timing on that one. Long on. It does a good job as well to prevent that fall. Excellent fielding there. We've seen Pacific Rays throwing their bodies at almost everything. Good bit of fielding once again. Five runs off the so far. She goes for the big shot. Mid-off is inside the circle. And she plays the field beautifully. Final delivery of the power play has gone for a boundary. Well, just when you thought that Dignam had bowled a very good over, not to be in the end. 9 runs came off that over. Excellent lofted shot over mid-off to get that boundary. 6 overs done, 38 for the loss of 1. The umpire indicating the end of the power play. Veera Singh into the attack, the leg spinner. Bowling to Kato now. Plays it on the offside. Should just be one, will just be one. Can see what this innings from Shahani has done to the required run rate. It has still kept it under check. Short delivery, cuts it. Cuts it pretty well. There is a fielder in the deep extra covers. She's made sure that it's just one once again. As far as the Pacific Rays are concerned, they'll be hoping that they get a wicket somehow here. This partnership is rather building pretty quickly. Blows who scored a half century wants to do the captaincy now and make sure that she gets her decisions right. Because at the moment, Mamushi are just flying away with this game. Sweeps it towards fine leg. Single once again. Kato has looked really good while running between the wickets here. She's made sure she gets those singles on regular intervals so that there's no pressure on Shahani. Oh, she's played that one really fine. This one's running away towards the boundary. Will be the first boundary for Kato as well. That's a poor delivery down the pads from Veera Singh to finish off her first over. An easy pickings for Kato. She moves into double digits with that boundary. End of 7 overs then, it's 46 for 1. New bowler in for the Pacific Rays, Yasumoto. Left arm coming over the wicket. Shahani's played that one really well. See the equation on your screens at the bottom right of it. 53, 52 now with that single required of just 77 balls. So should be a piece of cakewalk here. Is that one towards point this time? No runs taken. 52 of 76. Courtesy this knock from Shahani, and what Bates played as well early on. That has just provided them that impetus and given them that cushion. Required run rate for them just 4.2 runs and over. It's on the offside this time. Just be one. As far as Pacific Rays are concerned, they shouldn't be bowing down here so soon. Shouldn't be letting this one slip away from their reach. Anything can happen. It's a game of cricket. Do not have to give up till the end. Although things are against them at the moment, but still, a couple of moments of brilliances from either of the fielders or even one bowler can change the game entirely on its head as well. And that's what they'd be hoping for, some moments of magic from one of their bowlers or one of their fielders to step up. That's been cut, and that's been cut well into the gap. Will be 2 runs. Third man fielder cuts that one off well. It's a slow outfield here. 50 comes up with that couple of runs as well for the Mamushi. Really batted well. It's 48 required now. Short delivery, looking to play that one on the offside. Doesn't get anything on that one. 5 runs coming off that Yasumoto over. And after 8 overs, Mamushi 51 for the loss of 1. .48 needed of 72. 4 runs and over. Veera Singh continuing bowling to Shahani now. That's a good delivery from Veera Singh once again. He's flighted that one. Shahani going to the back foot on that occasion. Coming forward this time. Hits that one in the gap. That will be 4. No chance for the fielder at long off. And that is what has been the scoring shot for Shahani today. The way that she's come down the pitch, she's used her feet so well against the spinners. And once again, brilliantly played from Shahani to get that boundary as well. Once again, flighting that one, this time off the back foot from Shahani. She's looking for a couple of runs, but good effort in the field coming in from the deep. Well, Pacific Rays won their game yesterday. They'll be hoping that keep on winning because it's all a learning curve for them, isn't it? Mamushi play against the Titans once again today after this game. Mamushi have been the most dominant side so far, I would say, in the competition. Drives it this time. That'll just be a single towards long on. Final delivery of the over. 6 runs already off that one. Kato is doing good from the other end, making sure that he's picking up singles. Played a bit slowly, but it's a good learning curve for her as well as an opening batter. End of the over, 9 done. It's 57 for 1. Here comes the left armer once again, bowling to Kato this time. Drives it on the offside. That's a good shot from Kato. Should earn her a couple of runs. If she runs well between the wickets, yes, she does. Excellent running between the wickets from Kato. This is good batting. They're making sure that they are making this run chase pretty easy. The way that they've run between the wickets, found the gaps as well. It has been one thing that they will be really proud of. If they look at it in the deep end of the innings, quick single taken. Shahani gets there easily. Long strides and quick single taken from her. And that is what the Pacific Rays were lacking, I would say, with the bat. The Pacific Rays didn't really find any partnerships. It was basically a one-man show from blows. Good delivery this time. No singles on that one. As I was mentioning, it was a one-man show by blows as far as Pacific Rays were concerned. They couldn't really find a partnership or stitch one together. That is exactly the opposite of what the Mamushi are doing right now. Very good partnership in play. Reached the 50-run mark as well, that partnership, with this single and cruising forward towards the target. 99 runs required. At this point, it rather looks like they're going to do it quite easily and with a few overs to spare as well. Kato on strike. Gets it off the back foot. Will pick up another single. .37 required of 61 now. Required run rate at 3.6 runs an over. Yasumoto doesn't look like she's going to pick up a wicket here. Can she produce delivery that gets a wicket though? Quick single once again. This is really smart batting from the Mamushi. End of the 10th over. And the score for the Mamushi, 63 for 1 at the halfway mark in this run chase. Need another 36 of the last 10. Time for a bowling change then for the Pacific Rays. It's going to be spin once again introduced. Shahani is on strike. Senaratne starts off well. Looks like a skiddy spinner. Good delivery to start off. Comes down the ground. Plays it well. That'll just be one for Shahani once again. One thing that has struck out in this game from the Mamushi has been the gap finding. They've found the gaps on more occasions than not, while the Pacific Rays were finding more of the fielders rather than the gaps, even for singles. And one more good thing about the Mamushi that has been today has been the fact that they have looked to get singles and rotate the strike. It's hardly happened that got a couple of dot balls and strings and everything. This time they have got a couple of dot balls in string. Just one run off the 4 balls bowled by Senaratne. This is good stuff from Senaratne here. Bowling quick. Oh, that's a full toss. That should be given as a no ball. Will take the single. Yes. The arm comes out straight away. Senaratne trying to do something really out of the box. And overcompensating on that occasion as well. That will be a free hit. Good thing for the Mamushi will be the fact that Shahani is on strike for that one. That's why she was so confident of taking that single as well. She knew that it was going to be a free hit and wanted to take that. Oh, that should be another no ball. It's gone high up in the air. Should be a couple of runs. Will be a couple of runs. That's a very slow delivery from Senaratne there. This one was actually below the waist because she was so much down the pitch. It seemed as if it was above the waist, but no. Final delivery off her over now. Gets the quick single once again. Good dive coming in from Kato to finish that single. 6 runs came off that Senaratne over. 11 overs done. The Mamushi 69 for 1. Another bowling change. One of their prime spinners, Ranade, has come into the attack. The off spinner, she's been so good. Sends her back and does Kato. It was never a single, to be very honest as well. Comes Ranade once again, bowling to Shahani. Short delivery, plays that one down the ground. Picks up a quick single as well. Pretty confused as to why Ranade wasn't introduced early on into the attack, because she is one bowler who can create an impact on the innings quite quickly. One thing is for sure that she's not going to give away too many runs easily. Her economy rate is her standout feature as well. Flicks it on the onside. Should be just a single. Will be just a single. Two runs off the first three balls for Ranade. Shahani on strike. She'll be looking to finish this game pretty quickly now. Just 28 runs required. Goes for the big shot. What a good shot that is. That has gone all the way for a maximum. What a brilliant shot this from Shahani. Her first six of the innings as well. I was just mentioning that she would like to target the off spinner and try to finish this game as quickly as she can. And that is exactly what she's done. 8 runs now of the first 4 deliveries from Ranade. And I won't be surprised if Shahani uses her feet once again and tries to go in the same area once again as well. Ranade is bowling a predictable line. She tries to do that. Much more fuller from Ranade on that occasion. Will be a couple of runs and couple of easy runs for Shahani as well, as she moves into the 40s now. Final delivery of the over for Ranade. That's it. Is it? No runs taken off that one. An excellent over once again for the Mamushi comes to an end. 12 overs done. It's 79 for 1. They just need 20 of the last 8. By then 8 overs 20. Ratne comes back into the attack. That will be a single for Kato. We've not seen Kato keep the strike for long. She likes to rotate the strike as soon as she gets it. 24 of 35 for Kato. Although that strike rate is a bit lower than you would expect, she's done the job today, supporting Shahani. Quicker delivery this time. This goes straight with the arm. It's 19 required. She's on 40 here, Shahani. Looking to score her half century as well. I'm sure that would be in sight for her. Place that on the onside. That's a good shot, but protection in the deep, so that'll just be 1. One of the striking features of her innings from Shahani has been the fact that she's used the entire ground. It's not been one particular area that she's favoured. Will be given as a wide. One striking feature of Kato's innings has been the fact that she's played mostly on the offside. There you go once again. Trying to find the gap for the single. She's been pretty quick between the wickets. Just 18 required now. will be a wide, this time on the offside as well. Things not going right for the Pacific Rays as far as the bowling is concerned. They would have hoped that they would take some advantage out of this bowling effort, but just one wicket taken so far. That is surely a big worry going into this tournament. Direct hit and she was gone there. Good dive from Kato, but I don't think that dive would have saved her. And as a fielding unit, you need to get these direct hits in, especially at these moments of the game where the bowlers aren't clicking. The fielders will have to click. Pick up that single. Shahani. Some confusion this time. We haven't seen that a lot in this innings, but in the end, makes it through for that single. 13 overs done. It's 85 for 1, just 14 required with 9 wickets in hand for the Mamushi here. Ranade once again continuing. She went for 10 runs off her first over. Shahani on strike. What she will be looking to do is dancing down the wicket to Ranade. That's what she does. Sweeps it. And sweeps it for 4. You can almost expect her to do this time in and time out, because that has been particularly her scoring range today. 2 fielders inside the circle at square leg, and that fine leg fielder a bit squarer as well. And she finds that gap, does Shahani. It's 10 runs required and just 4 runs required for her to get towards her milestone as well. 46 of just 38. What an innings this has been. Completely impactful innings from her. Plays it off the back foot this time, punches it off towards the offside. Will just be a single. Kato on strike, 25 of 37. He's been just watching Shahani from the other end. So it's quite a bit of time now. Direct hit, but Shahani makes her crease in time. It's been an innings where she's taken the responsibility on her shoulders. Complete team innings, you can say. Completely played on basis of the situation, played each ball on its merit. If it's been a good ball, she's just defended that one away, or at least looked to pick up a single off that one. Dot ball percentage whenever she's playing has been pretty low. Down the ground, goes for the big shot. That should be 6. And it will be 6 runs as well. That will be the half century for Shahani. What a way to bring up the milestone as well. Once again in her trademark fashion, dancing down the wicket, picking it up as a full toss. Just smashing that one over deep mid-wicket. No chance for the fielder there. She tops it off with a good celebration as well. Just 2 runs away from victory. The Mamushi now. It's been a spell to forget for Ranade. None for 22. Comes dancing down the wicket once again, and she's taken that one. So immediately after a half century, she picks up the wicket. Ranade, well, she gets a wicket for herself as well. Looking to go on the onside. It's an easy catch. What she was looking to do is she was looking to clear that fielder there. 97 for 2 with that wicket. Just 2 runs needed for Mamushi. New batter in. All she has to do is just finish the game off. Just 2 needed. She couldn't have come at a better time. Out there in the middle. Looking to finish things off. Can she do it in style? That's a dot ball to end the over. So Kato will have the opportunity to finish the innings then. 97 for the loss of 2. Just 2 runs needed, beg your pardon, in the last 6 overs. Time for the new bowler to come into the attack. Kato on strike. It's a dot ball. Bit of anticlimactic end to this innings. We all hope that it'll get over pretty quickly. Drives it and drives it down the ground as well. Straight towards the bowler. No chance whatsoever to pick up the single there. Just delaying it here. The Mamushi at the moment. Kato 26 of 40. Dignam into her final over as well. Another dot delivery. So 3 dots on the trot. The last 5 deliveries have been dot deliveries. Just goes to show what a wicket does. Once the new batter is in and the other batter is also under pressure. A bit too late, I would say, though, from the Pacific Rays. Goes for the big shot on the onside. She's lofted that one. And she's lofted that one for a boundary. The 100 comes up for the Mamushi and they win this game with 8 wickets and 32 balls to spare. Well, what a day this has been. Won their game yesterday against the Titans and now winning their game against the Pacific Rays. 2 victories in 2 matches for Mamushi here. And they complete a comprehensive victory this one as well, winning by 8 wickets and ensuring that they have a foot closer to that final as well. Ayaka Kato and Malsha Shahani, both of them had a wonderful partnership. Shahani being the aggressor in that partnership as well, 53 of 41 for her. Ayaka Kato 30 of 42, not out. 10 of 6 for Alicia Bates as well. Good innings, quick fire innings from her as well. Aruna Iwasaki remaining not out or not. The bowlers tried everything. Didn't get anything. 1 for 14 for Vivian Field. She bowled well with the new ball. But more was expected from her. And they were defending such a low target. None for 26 for Grace Dignam. None for 14 for Veera Singh. None for 11 for Yasumoto as well. That is the match summary. Winning the toss, electing to have a bat first. Pacific Race today scored 98 for the loss of 6 in their 20, courtesy their captain Blows, scoring that half century. But it was chased down with 32 balls to spare by the Mamushi as they win this game by 8 wickets and get 2 points on the board in this Women's Japan Premier League T20. That will be it from match number 3 of this tournament. We'll see you in about a couple of hours from now, where the Titans will take on the Mamushi in match number 4.